Different species of snake are found all over the world, living in various habitats. In this short presentation, I'll be talking about the differences in blood pressure for snakes found in different habitats, based on the article and findings by Roger S. Seymour and Harvey B. Lillywhite. The journal article outlines a short experiment whereby 9 different snake species from aquatic, semi-aquatic, terrestrial and arboreal habitats were collected to examine their blood pressure and the extent of its control. This was measured by the arterial pressure of the animals during the tilting experiment. Each snake was anaesthetized and the caudal segment of the aorta occlusively catheterized with polyethylene tubing. They were then placed in appropriately sized perspex tubes and allowed to recover for 20 hours before any blood pressure measurements were taken. Using Bell and Howe transducers placed at heart level, the pressure was measured, along with the tilt angle, head-heart distance of the snake, and its total length. It was noted that there was a large immediate change in pressure after each tilt angle before stabilizing. The results between habitat and blood pressure proved to have a strong correlation. In the aquatic and semi-aquatic species, it was found that the snakes produced a lower blood pressure at 0 degrees than the terrestrial or arboreal species. This table shows the results of blood pressures of each species and their habitat at 0 degree tilt. It is evident the arboreal species show a much higher reading than that of the aquatic species, highlighting a distinct relationship between the habitat of the snake and its associated blood pressure. The postural changes were measured by the tilt angle of the tube in which the snake was kept, ranging from the control condition of 0 degrees to 90 degrees, both head up and head down. By this variant, similar results were obtained, whereby the aquatic species had a lower blood pressure, but also proved to have a decreased ability to compensate for the postural changes. Looking at this chart, it can clearly be seen that the arboreal species had the highest blood pressure, followed by the terrestrial, semi-aquatic, and aquatic. In the comparisons, there are at least 3 aquatic and semi-aquatic species of independent shifts from land to water, showing that a change in habitat was accompanied by a consistent drop in blood pressure, supporting the experiment and report. By this report, it is not only determined that there is a correlation between the blood pressure and habitat of different snake species, but a determination can be made that snakes of arboreal habitat will have a higher blood pressure than that from aquatic habitats.